doing? Look, you hear me? What the fuck I got to do out here? Making it black open. And you are now experiencing the world famous Bossmack podcast. RNS, y'all. RN motherfucking S. Oh, yes. Today is a beautiful day. I'm happy as fuck to be up in here doing this shit. Y'all niggas already know how I get down. Nothing but good game when I come around. Bossmack, topsoil, y'all got that lot of sound. Whoa, though. What's up with y'all out there? What's happening? Bossmack podcast in full motion. The Bossmack is here with niggas tapping in, podding. You understand me? Podding. Blessings to everybody out there tuning in to the Bossmack podcast right now. I go by the name of the Bossmack Topsoil Extra Motherfucking Relicent. You hear me? And it's a beautiful day. The sun's shining. I feel happy to be here. You understand me? The show is brought to you by Bossmack Streetwear. Go to Bossmack Streetwear and cop some Bossmack Streetwear right now. You see, I got on some Bossmack Streetwear. The guy protects me from sour bitches shirt. You understand me? It's like a talisman for bitches. You understand me? When they look at this, they make themselves unsour, even if they is sour. You feel me? So cop some Bossmack Streetwear. I got the world famous bitch relax. You understand me? Got the bucket hats. You know what I'm saying? New hats available right now. You know what I'm talking about? Fuck with me, don't fuck with them. High quality gear, yes. High quality gear, man. People question, wonder, is it high quality gear? My God, yes. We bring you nothing but high quality gear. Listen here, man. I will not let you down. Shout out to the chat, though. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Let me know where you're tapping in from. Let the Bossmack know where you're tapping in from, man. My good people, the people to fuck with me right now. You know what I'm saying? Who is this? M. Indian Edward. Yeah. Buy my mixtape. What's up with y'all? Phil Brad. Hit the like button on the way in here. I see y'all niggas. Yeah. How to stay protected with game. Oh my God. How to gain protection. How to gain protection with game. Really, man, because there's a lot of people out here that's unprotected because, you know, you would think they protected, but they not protected because they don't have game. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not, the Bossmack Topsoil is not the supreme specialist deity of game, but I just try to speak on what I know a little bit about and try to pass some game around to the youth and anybody in need. Put game in the air. You know what I'm saying? We talk about a lot of the same shit that other people talk about, but I try to put some game with it, though, man. I try to put some game with it. I try to put some game with it so you come away from here better than when you came. You feel me? So hit the like button on the way up in here. Show some love. You know what I'm talking about? Let me pin that. Wait a minute. Let me. All right, I'm going to leave that like that, man. I can't get this shit to work today. Hit the like button on the way up in this motherfucker, man. All right, man. A lot going on, man. Also, the show is brought to you by Bossmack. Give me a game. If you need some game because you are struggling with your bitch out there, holla at the Bossmack Topsoil while you can, for reasonable rates. You know, as my time get consumed, the rates gotta go up, man. And my time is super consumed, but while we still available, holla at the Bossmack Topsoil if you need some game, if you're struggling with your bitch. I know how it is out there, man. Sometimes you need them outside eyes on some shit. Run that by the Bossmack Topsoil, put some outside eyes on that situation. I give you much clarity, man. I try to tell you, man, I love flowing and glowing and putting game in the air, so holla at the Bossmack Topsoil. Yeah. Hit the like button on the way up in this motherfucker. Niggas in the news. Niggas in the news. And, you know, man, I want to just, I want to get right into some shit, man. You know, now this is some well, let me just start off with Katt running it back. Let's start off with Katt Williams going back on some motherfuckers. Shout out to Katt Williams, man. I just want to say from the gate. Let me say from the gate. Katt Williams is a real ass nigga. You know Katt Williams is a real ass nigga for going to fuck with Willie D like that. For even going to fuck with Willie D, Katt Williams is a real ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Right after the hot interview, numbers running up over there, probably 30, 40 million views on the club Shay Shay. Katt Williams pull up to Willie D and bless Willie D, and it was a very interesting interaction. Very interesting interaction. More game was released. I was fascinated at Willie D campaigning super hard for Ali Siddiq. I think that's his name, Ali Siddiq. Yeah, that comedian from Texas. I know about him. You know, I've been following him for some years. Basically because of Joe Rogan and shit. And I was wondering, I remember back in the days, I was wondering why he was on Joe Rogan. And then, you know, I gave Joe Rogan credit for having him around and shit sometimes and shit. And then, you know, I went and checked out some of his comedy. You know what I'm saying? I went out and checked out some of his comedy. Ali Siddiq. You know what I'm saying? Real nigga from Houston. Been to the penitentiary. His fame to claim story, I think it's called Mexicans Got on Boots, Mexican Got on Boots, some penitentiary story he told me. I know he run Houston. He all right, though, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, he all right, though, so I imagine Katt Williams must have came to Houston and he thought that he had power and he could pull up and get his shit off, which you know how I go, you know what I'm saying? You know, hey man, shit real out here. But let's look at a little bit of him. Let's look at some of his shit. Fair use. What's his name? Ali, don't fuck with me for reviewing some of your shit. Let's review some of your shit and see what's good.
I do midday radio, and I'm in the bathroom doing number one. I wash my hands, and after I wash my hands, something in my head, it was like a lot of pressure in my head. And I said to myself, you can't fall out in the bathroom. I done dropped my earbuds in the restroom and threw them away. So what I can't do is fall out in the restroom. So I get myself together and I tippy-toe all the way to just to get back in the studio. Cause I don't know what's going on right here, but the shit is bad. And I get to the couch, and I sit on the couch. And my co-worker, he's inside the studio.
That shit low.
He looks at me. He comes out the door. He say, "Hey man, you good?" And I knew that it was about to go bad, because I said, "No." And as soon as I said no, I grabbed the back of my head and I went down on the ground. And when, I'm gonna tell you something, people, y'all gotta stop being in these religious, sections. Like, you do this.
You got bad audio on this.
When you go down and you need some help, it ain't about religion, it's about the help. So I work for the R&B station, then it's the hip hop station, then it's praise. Now, I'm on the ground. My coworker say, "Ali's on the ground." The lady from the praise station rushes out. The lady know I'm Muslim. My name is Ali Siddiq. I'm Muslim. And as soon as she get over me, she said, "Ali, we gonna be good. Jesus is a healing God." The lady rubbing her hands on me. I said, "I hope he is."
Okay, I guess.
When you sick, you don't care who and what God they calling on. You just need the help. That lady could have said Buddha. I was like, where you at? Need to see him right now. Now, I'm on the ground, and this is caused by stress. This is stress. Didn't know that. They thinking I'm having an aneurysm. And I'm gonna just throw this out there, people. When somebody is going through something, don't say none of the shit that
He said, I mean to interrupt it, but he said he like the greatest storyteller in comedy. He said that he the greatest storyteller, or one of the top ones. But I think he said he the greatest.
you think is happening. Because I wasn't even panicking until I heard he may be having an aneurysm. I was like, aneurysm? Jesus help me, Jesus. Help me. And where's Buddha? I need everybody right now. Because this man said aneurysm. I wasn't thinking about no damn aneurysm. Now, I'm going to tell y'all what's the problem with this whole thing. One, I'm on the stretcher. I don't know what's going on with me. But my mind is focused on one thing. I just talked crazy to the lady in the cafeteria about this damn potato salad. I just said something like, I said, y'all trying to sell this little ass thing of potato salad for $6. Y'all crazy as hell. I just complained about this potato salad. And I'm gonna tell you, when you in a building, ambulance come up, they got you, you gotta come out of the building. I work in a tall building, and I'm hoping, because you know, they gonna bring you out the building. And I'm hoping. The only person I don't wanna see is this goddamn cafeteria lady. because I'm on a stretcher. So I'm on a stretcher, and they wheeling.
I don't know, huh?
And I'm thinking that I'm
It ain't
good until they strap me down. See, when you not strapped in, that means you kind of okay. But when they strap you in, all you can see is up.
okay.
You like, oh, this shit bad. This shit bad. This shit bad. So I'm on the elevator. And they coming down. The man trying to talk to me, trying to keep me conscious. What's your name, man? I told you my name up there. Shit, I ain't got time for all this talking.
He got on the big dog shoes, though.
Then the elevator
On the big
opens,
dog shoes.
They turn me around, and they wheeling me out this way. As soon as that elevator door open, you know who's standing right there? Cafeteria lady just standing there.
Is this funny, though? I ain't mean to take up time.
And she gonna mouth some mean shit to me. I'm on. You should ate the goddamn thing.
Okay. All right. All right. Anyway, man, like I said, man, Willie D campaigned hard for his man. Willie D was campaigning hard for his man. Willie D is a good friend. Ali should make sure that he show a lot of love to Willie D, because I could tell it's damn near like Willie D put Ali in the conversation. Like a lot of these comedians wish that they could have got dissed by Katt, so their name could have been in the conversation. Get the likes up on nigga on here talking. So let's see how Katt respond.
You do what you want to do.
Fair enough.
But I think for the sake of the audience knowing just
Tell
having
them who
an
Ali
idea of
Siddiq
what we're
is
talking
first.
about. Ali Siddiq is a comedian from Houston that's based in Houston.
A very fine comedian.
Very fine comedian.
Yes.
Now, Ali said that he went to Reliant Arena and he was on the same show as you. He showed up, and the security stopped him from entering the building. And they said, and then somebody told him Katt didn't.
Imagine Katt just know the whole story, the whole narrative, listening to this. Willie D just insert Ali Siddiq into the conversation narrative now. And now this is taking up space in the interview. So as he's telling this, as he's getting off his narrative, I feel like Katt is slowly overheating.
Want you to come in. And then at some point, somebody else came and gave him a check. That's another security person reached over somebody's shoulder and gave him a check. He said that the people that were the working security locked arms to prevent him from walking inside of the building. And he thought that, you had a problem with him, and he said he didn't know why you had a problem with him. And to this day, he don't know why you have a problem with him. That was the.
It'd be nice if that was the story. So now, if that's the story, then let me see if I got this correct. A guy I've never met was supposed to be doing a show with me. And I got so angry, even though I hadn't met him, that I had security keep him out of the building. See, that's the problem with lies. They're faulty from their inception, sir. I'm the person in the story that doesn't have a grudge to feel. I don't care why I didn't like Katt Williams. I would get to the bottom of it. This is not one of those stories. First of all, the actual truth of this matter is, every city that I go to, I already have the comedians who are opening up for me. not just this tour, but for the 17 100 city tours previous to this. I never go to the city and go, hey, do you guys have some comics here? I'd like to add them to my show.
What it comes down to, man, shout out to the Kenny Blanco for that $2. What it come down to, man, is if you're not the big dog, if you're not big dog yet, you just can't be in your feelings, man. We can't be in our feelings because other big dog. We feel like we big dog, but we not really big dog. We not really big dog. How many people just found out about Ali Siddiq just from Katt Williams just now? How many people got he got good promo. He got good promo from this. So I feel like Katt Williams low-key mad at Willie D. Like, man, you just promoted that nigga. He was a nobody before this, but he's somebody now.
I just don't do it. I travel with the comedians that are coming to your city. We're one unit and one team when we come. That is to let you understand that no comic was fin to come join us that evening because there isn't space for it. I still have to do an hour at the end of this. There's a limited amount of time. So we could just start there.
Start there.
Second of all, I don't care where you're from, what the venue is, how cool you are with the people that work there. Katt Williams show means Katt Williams show. That means don't nothing move but the money.
God
there
bless.
There ain't no loud talking and voice raising and, how dare you? How dare you? Let me look on the advertisements and see, do I see your name or face, sir, whoever you may be? Where would you even get the entitlement to be having this question? This is like me insisting that the Lakers put me on as a starter. And I won't take no for an answer. It's ridiculous. You
notice how just Katt Williams talking right there was more entertaining to listen to than the whole Ali Siddiq comedy piece, whatever he was talking about. Like, just that little tiny piece of talking was more engaging. You found yourself engaged in listening.
Don't even play in our league. And that's before I knew who you were. Now that I know who you are, I'm just ashamed because you took something personal that couldn't have been personal. I didn't meet you. That's how it would have gone if I wasn't there, because the truth is, I wasn't there. All of this happened before I got there.
What happened with the check when the security guy gave him the check?
When I asked what the person had said, I said, well, I don't understand. I don't understand why he's so angry. What did he say to you? He said, I'm supposed to be on this show. I said, well, maybe he was expecting to get some sort of a payment. And now he thinks he doesn't get to get paid because we already have a tour. I wouldn't want that. Pay him for performing. So he got the check of the performer. This is what he's angry about. Imagine the audacity.
The audacity.
Remember, your story is that I'm kicking you the fuck out. Get out and lock arms and don't let him in. And paying you? Make it make sense, King. So, either you're smaller than I think or I'm bigger. Either one. Like, you can't keep positioning the narrative because that's all this is. This is so that in a conversation in America, there'll be something where he and I are evenly linked. And only people in his hometown are floating that narrative. I'm really him.
You don't believe that there's, under any circumstances, that you and Ali can come to a resolution? Just
look at
cool.
Willie D.
You've just talked to me. You know I don't have a bone in this.
Yeah.
I don't have a bone in this.
Willie
So I
D
got
is a
him on the
great
phone, y'all can
friend.
talk to him.
Look at that nigga. That nice long drag right there with a contemplation. Mad at this nigga, but let me frame this, you know, so he could comprehendeth what he speaketh. He need to comprehend what the real dialogue is.
I would have gave him the celebrity boxing match he asked for if I thought he was a celebrity.
That is the key. That is the key. That is the key right there. You feel me? If I thought he was a celebrity. Now, it's fascinating when you're on the bottom looking up, though, like when you got the bottom up vision. When you got the bottom up vision, let me see, the bottom up vision. The bottom up, did I have it? Did I have it preserved? Did I have it preserved? Yeah, I think I got it right here.
I have no idea. Still to this day. And I'm cool up until this point. Nigga, you want me back in the building? The lady said, go get your stuff. I'm gonna walk away. Really, this when the button get pushed. They wrote me a check and they came and paid me. And this is how they paid me. I'm standing there and over the shoulder of security, I just see a check come over his arm. I see niggas paying me like I'm some fucking bum nigga, like y'all a handout. Okay, cool.
Okay. You got paid for not performing.
I'm sitting in the parking lot. This nigga put me out. Wait a minute, this nigga put me out of a building. He didn't put me out, I walked out. I wouldn't let back in Houston. And I don't know what the fuck is going on. I'm sitting there and I start getting mad. I start seething.
Seething. Because he didn't get to perform open for Katt Williams. Because he could have thought he had a chance of crushing Katt Williams. He thought he was going to open for Katt Williams, hometown hero, and probably told people and shit. And then when he went up there and Katt Williams didn't know him and it was like, who are you and shit, nigga was offended to the hot. Probably had the blower and shit, contemplated. Look how hot he is. He hot right there. He hot, remembering it. Just like, damn, that's a club that I be in all the time. Now telling me that I gotta leave the property and shit because another motherfucker from another state don't want me there. And this is my club where I be rocking the house all the time. And if they would let me in, I would defeat Katt Williams, and the people would see and they would be like, I'm really better than Katt Williams, and it will be my chance to rise to stardom.
Funky Larry Jones saw me walking back toward that building. He said, man, what's up? I'm saying, I'm finna address this nigga because I got a problem for him.
I'm ready to go in here and crash out because niggas disrespected me by paying me. He didn't even face me as a man. He a coward. He don't know how gangster I am. He didn't face me as a man. And they scared. That's why they pay me and they trying to get me off the property. But, you know, I got my blower and I'm about to go up in here. I'm about to use my connections to get up in here because I'm really from here. And it's up.
Told him what it was. And now this time, I'm so mad, I'm not even thinking to call GT. GT DJing on the stage.
I'm so mad.
I can just call this nigga and we can get this shit popping right now.
We get it popping.
But I'm so mad, I'm just trying, man, so I'm trying to get back in the building. This nigga, they send the police out. They
Right, yes.
I still have no clue.
Wow.
I said, okay, cool, this nigga probably me or something. I run in the call LA. He said, man, I still don't know. My partner on tour with him. He said, Lee, I still don't know.
Man, niggas just niggas just niggas. He is at a loss. Think about this. The club promoter, the people who own the club, they paid for Katt Williams to come to the city. They paid, the venue paid money because they knew how much of a star Katt Williams is. They paid, the venue paid for Katt Williams to get there. He has come with all of his, everybody, right? Somebody with no clout and no authority told you could get down. But then when you come to the club to get down, you find out that you can't get down. And then you lose your mind with loud talking, so people are like, who is this person talking loud out here? Talking about I'm on the show. Well, clearly he's upset because he didn't get paid. But see, really what it was he wanted the opportunity to open for Katt Williams to crush him and all his people, and then so he could say, y'all saw me crush Katt Williams. I'm really better than Katt Williams. But being that only exists in your mind, the reality happened, which is people paid money to come see Katt Williams, and you have no part of it, and that's it. You feel me? And he's still baffled.
Bill Bellamy, rapping to him one day, he said, he ain't saying nothing. I still don't know. So I said, all right.
Imagine being Katt
I already
Williams.
know my temper.
Imagine,
because see, he been out wilding. That's niggas. They security battle tested and all this old slick shit. And I know me. I'm not finna let you talk slick to me. I already got a problem. Cause you try to play me. You try to play me on some put the nigga out the building, pay this nigga over the shoulder type shit. I'm like, all right.
how is that playing you? Playing you is you don't get nothing and get this nigga off the property. What? Hey man, it's a nigga out here talking about he was supposed to perform tonight and he yelling at man, get him off the property. Get him out. It could have went like that. But niggas paid him and he's still mad.
It's two ways I can handle this. I could be a ignorant nigga and just be, I'll run the nigga in the streets, then do it in the streets. But then the nigga opened himself up and he said, nigga, this celebrity boxing thing, nigga, I started it and they niggas looked at me like I was crazy. I was like, you started? No, first people I saw was Willie D and Melly Mel. Nigga, way before you, nigga, you wasn't around at the time.
See, he throw Willie D name in there to make Willie D feel good about the rhetoric that he putting out there. See, because right now, I know Willie D got to be sitting over there like, man, this nigga is really tripping. Mad at Katt Williams on some fantasy. Niggas being fantasy, man. See, niggas' feelings, man, it's a trip how niggas' feelings be.
And then I said, oh shit, maybe I can get this shit settled, this nigga, in this ring for a bag. Because he be talking
what?
this boxing shit, so since you
What
started,
are we settling?
let's make it full circle. You haven't had a bout. So if that was your dream, you was the one that started celebrity boxing, you wanted to do it in the beginning, so now you have a challenger. That's all I'm saying is, let's make the challenge happen. This is my personal underlying problem with you, is feeling the fire for me to want to get in the ring with you and damage your face and do something.
And see, then a nigga don't realize why Katt wouldn't take that, being that he a tiny nigga and Katt having so much to lose. And see, I seen this nigga right here try to press Joe Rogan about coming on his podcast, because, you know, I think when Joe Rogan first started blowing up, he got on a couple of them early episodes, and one of his claim to fames is what's that shit called? This is not happening. This is not happening. Yeah, he on This Is Not Happening, and that's where he tell that story about Mexican with boots. And that did numbers, and see, that really was, I think that really helped the nigga a lot. More than he really, cause I mean, dude is alright, man. Let's keep it 100, man. Dude is alright. Dude is alright. I would play that shit. I'm quite sure that shit copy. I know that Ari Shafir probably. But anyway, let me see. This nigga, Ali Siddiq, Ari Shafir. Let me see this nigga. Yeah. Down in the band was from Prison Riot. Yeah. Prison Riot. This shit right here.
Boots. Everybody got on fucking boots.
Yeah, this right here.
So I thought. Dude walked past, Mexican got on boots. Mexican got on boots. So I tell somebody else, Mexican got
This is claim to fame right here. This is biggest thing.
Dude look down and say, Mexican do have on boots, and just take off running. I'm like, was I supposed to run?
The white
Because
people
the
love
Mexicans have
that.
on boots. So I asked the old dude, I said, hey, Mexican.
But anyway, shout out to Joe Blast for that $5. But yeah, man, I seen he kind of fell out of rotation at Joe Rogan, because Joe Rogan keep niggas in rotation, right? You know what I'm saying? He keep niggas in that rotation like every couple of weeks or something. And I noticed that Ari, he fell out that rotation. And then I don't know, I think like when Joe moved to Texas, it took him a minute for him to get him on there. And I remember he pressed somebody else. He pressed somebody else about getting him on there, and he was releasing a special. So he be getting a lot of help. He get a lot of help from Joe Rogan, man. He get a lot of help from Joe Rogan. You feel me? And see, once again, I think that's what Katt Williams talking about. Like, Katt Williams, like, man, you having niggas like that nigga on your shit, and you ain't having me on your shit? What the fuck? What the fuck is going on? Do you know who the real nigga comedians is? But the cold part of the game is Joe Rogan. Fuck with Katt Williams, though. That's the crazy part. Shout out to the chat, though. Shout out to the chat. Look here, man. The Bossmack is sipping on his Fiji water. Fiji water. Want to say rest in peace, Sinful to P. You understand me? You know, I'm doing it in a homage. You gonna see me periodically pull out the Fiji. You know what I'm saying? I ain't playing. It's just a, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hit the like button on the way up in this motherfucker, though. Hit the like button on the way up in here. All right, so bottom line, man, shout out to Ali Siddiq, man, but shout out to Willie D for putting him in the narrative, man, because he lucky to be in the narrative. He got some good promotions. Now you gotta just put out some good material and try to hold the people that came checking for you. You know what I'm saying? Hold the people that came checking for you. You know what I'm talking about? Let me see. Oh, let's keep the Katt Williams shit going, man. Katt Williams selling out his tour, killed everybody, great promotions, real nigga, blessings. He going to war with niggas. Hit the like button. He going to war with niggas for real though. Like, this is war right here. This is war. He got Kevin Hart ex-wife out on a tour with him. See, that's war. That's that right there. That's that pimp war shit right there. That's that pimp war. That's that evil pimp war. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of motherfuckers like, Bossmack, what you talking about, man? What you mean by that? What you mean by that evil pimp war? What do you mean? See, when your enema, when your sworn enema, when your enema go get one of your bitches, you feel me? When your enema go get one of your bitches, you know what I'm saying, like this right here, and then bless her with, you know what I mean? Bless her with you know, financial, you know what I'm saying, stabilities and sovereignties, but blessing her with paper. And then you find yourself with an access to tremendous amount of information you didn't have before. I'm talking about detailed informations. You know what I'm saying? Some of it could be, you know, some of it could be dramatized, but this bitch have certain informations that's to be available to Katt now for, you know what I'm saying, for the war. You know what I'm saying? Whatever direction nigga want to go with it. You feel me? You know what I mean? Because when a war unfold, you feel me? You know, because see, I want y'all to behold something. I want niggas to behold something that happened. And I bet you nobody recognizes this, what I'm finna tell you. Because see, the Bossmack just try to be in perception of what's happening. You know what I'm saying? What just happened in the world, we saw the #1 comedian spot taken away from Dave Chappelle. The #1 comedian spot. The #1 comedian spot was aggressively taken away from Dave Chappelle on a podcast. Do y'all understand that? Do y'all understand this, the significant cultural shift of that? The #1 position in comedy in the world, the person many motherfuckers recognized as #1 comedian in the world, shifted on a podcast. You understand me? On a podcast, not on stage, live. He wasn't even in a monologue of telling jokes. He wasn't even like, this is a new groundbreaking. He wasn't even like, this is a new groundbreaking routine. This is some new shit I wrote. Y'all ain't seen me. I've been ducked off. This is some new shit I wrote. This nigga came on and said real nigga talking for 2.5 hours and took the #1 comedian spot in the world. And severely damaged 10 niggas. Severely damaged 10 niggas with words that none of them niggas have really came back from. No niggas. And to come back from come back. And to come back from the damage, niggas gotta go on a podcast and sit down and talk in full length, responding to the accusations for them to get any kind of redemption. And the people gotta watch it and feel it and judge based off of how they feel watching them respond to the shit. There is no more not sit down and subject yourself to questions. You gotta sit down. You can't be, once you get flanked up like that, you can't go over there and make a little video clip and shit. You can't go make a video clip. You can't tweet. You can't say nothing. You can't do none of that. You can't, that's some preliminary shit. You can't tweet. You can't make a little video on IG. You can't, nah, nigga. You gotta go to a podcast and sit down or be on your podcast. And the Bossmack topsoil has been questioned. The Bossmack topsoil questioned every nigga, every motherfucker that thought, every motherfucker who say they're a comedian, right? Everybody who say they a comedian, right? Back when the rise of Joe Rogan began, I said, hey, if you a comedian and you can't sit down and get down on the podcast regular, like every day if you wanted to, then hey man, you ain't really, you know what I'm saying? You not really, you kind of got over, you kind of getting over. I always say it's a lot of motherfuckers in this world that accidentally do shit, right? They could accidentally stumble on some shit and get over and make a career out of accidentally stumbling over some shit and don't know how to do it. I know niggas who got like 2-3 hit records, but they don't know how to make hit records. Nigga, that's it. Them three little lucky songs they made at that time in history, nigga, their whole life is that. You know what I'm saying? Cause they don't know how to make, they don't even know what they did when they made them, so it was just luck. Just like it's a lot of lucky comedians. But if you real, you can get on that podcast and bust some shit down every day with ease. That's how you know. Hey, it's limitless. It should be limitless. I remember I realized that what Katt Williams said about comedy. Nigga asked him, he said, how did you stumble upon comedy, right? How did you realize you was funny? And nigga was like, well, I wasn't really looking for it. I was just doing real nigga talk and I'm noticing niggas laughing. You feel me? Like, nigga just say some real shit and motherfuckers laughing. I wonder, man, what is really comedy like? You feel me? Real nigga talking. Be funny in the motherfucker, but it be real though. That should be real. Real nigga talking is comedy. But it's not funny though. It's just real. It's like it's just blunt on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, man. But anyway, man, I'm ranting and shit about this shit. I'm ranting and shit about motherfuckers who lucky as fuck, lucky ass motherfuckers. Motherfucker, lucky motherfucker. How many real comedians is it really? How many niggas could just, you know what I mean? You know, this is words, baby. This is words. Get the likes up for the Bossmack topsoil in here, man. Where was I going with this? I was leading into some more shit. Based off of that shit right there, man. Where was I going with that shit? Let me look at my yeah, that was Katt right there. I was segueing, man. You know, I be segueing inside my mind when I be doing the rant, and then sometimes I lose it. The segue, it was a good segue, man. I was supposed to. Oh yeah, yes. Taking number one spots. Taking number one spots in wars. So yeah, Katt Williams, number one comedian, man, going to war, knocking niggas down, man, and that's what it is, man, and let's go. And hey, speaking of wars, man, I got another war going on, man, I'm very interested in now, man. I like it, man. I really liked it, man. I really like it. I don't know if you guys know about it, but I just kind of found out about it, man. This bitch, Jada Kingdom versus that London, what's that bitch? Stefflon Don. Stefflon Don and Asian doll and shit. I like that shit. I like that shit, bro. I like that shit. This is a very vicious war of bitches, bro. Like, let me tell you, man, if y'all don't know about this war amongst bitches, you know what I'm saying? I'm liking the rise of Jada Kingdom right now. I'm liking the rise of Jada Kingdom right now. I'm liking that. A bitch from Jamaica with the, you know what I'm saying? She got a nice little diss record, man. Man, like, coming with some vicious lyrics in there, man. Like, some shit that's just, some skating, man. Let me see if I can play a little bit of that. I hope I hope they don't shut me down and shit on me for playing that. But these lyrics, man, I mean, if y'all could catch some of these lyrics from this bitch, man, I mean, you know, brutal lyrics. Let's see if we could just catch some. I want y'all to bear with me. I think she accused a bitch of sacrificing a family member for fame on some Illuminati magic shit, and then say she was fucking her uncle and some other shit, you know. I know this is some stupid shit, but this is just some shit that's happening now, you know what I'm saying? It's just playing this shit, you know what I'm saying? Let's just check out a little bit of it. A little bit of it. A little bit of it.
You must name Stefflon Lazarus. Rise from the dead that give me chat how this possible. Who put in at the midfield when them know say you can't tackle. When you number war pussy come here make me gather you. The world don't know why your family overseas are do. You sacrifice your daddy should have sacrificed your brother too. I stop try pick up badness and go read the little son of one. I turn you in a puppy show that is not a good look. Stop fool yourself from a respond your foot get broke. Don't size up. You are the only girl me here say give a free fuck. Massacre and tour aliens coming out your mouth. Drake never get a song but you give him a good suck. You is not no gangster. Let's be realistic. Anyway, my book, me go deal with your wicked. You take the whole day for drop a song, I'm in a impress. When you're the young, you fuck your uncle, that a incest. You can keep the drugs for yourself and princess. Cause you say your people sell coke, it makes sense now. Just expose yourself out to a look cloud. If you go watch my pussy, know what you are talk about. The boy was never 17, miss shit him out. Your brother breed a 14-year-old and you bail him out. Then you go give her mother hush money junk up. All I know is my family alarms. But tell
yeah, that's Jada Kingdom. This is a pretty heated thing right now. She going to war with Asian doll. She said Asian doll was a hoe, which I thought they was all hoes, but you know, let me now
I'm telling you straight from no me.
now I got a lot. I just became aware of this bitch. Now that song right there for her to just drop on Stefflon like that. I just hey, I had to I appreciate that type of shit, man. You know, when bitches fight, you know, that shit be entertaining, man. But then, you know, a bitch came back and she did a little live thing, thizzle right here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Now, she say Stefflon Don sacrificed her father or brother or something for fame and fucked the uncle and some other shit and hoe and all type of shit. So let's see.
Just a girl and make up things. You understand? It's like people forgot how much people fuck with me all about and how much people you fall out with. Like I have pictures, I have all of that, but I'm not gonna go there because it's weird. I've been never wanting to do this shit with you. From the beginning, I asked if I'm me and talk. You could have just said if the cap fit wear it, I'm gonna just ignore you. But now you go drop song and change my name and wear it and okay, cool, boom. Alright, now you come say, me a cokehead, me take coke, some man named Sosa, whatever. I breed for 70-year-old. State facts. State facts. You need to state facts. You put on a funeral flyer. I'm never gonna go there with you. But you go there so. Me that follow your lead everywhere. Me never start mention certain things until I see you mention certain things. Cause one thing, if you say a Kingston, but you don't know about the culture. So may I tell you if I'm not, I don't say you do things. You know, just if you're not no more ammunition, just say that. But they can't get under my skin. You can't tell her upon me, lawsuit, suck your mother with that. Yeah? Right, so you beef over man and you look crazy. When you answer your call, me not a pussy, me a bad girl in a real life. Yeah, and everybody know that.
I like this shit she talking. I like this shit she talking. She talking some good shit right there. I never heard of this bitch before yesterday. Damn.
That's fucking it. But nobody come start about me, I tell no lie on you, but I made up not one line. Check your circle. Check your circle. And you team up with the batch by the doll and she give you info and talk about 10 gun, which is cap.
She said check her circle. Word on the street is her Stefflon Don's sister is leaking info to this bitch.
Everybody know when lie tell about me troll about it any fucking way. I'm say don't, and don't say 10 grand, say 35 grand or something like that. But they say 10 grand is crazy. If you can say in my front, those 10 grand, me, that's insane. You run with any little lie. Which part you stay from see me take which part you stay from see me married? Address some address a woman, address when I address, simple as that. If you address it, address simple as that. So you say a two lie alone, right? The sacrifice the father, you never fucking uncle fine. So everything is a true. Because I same source. So you can't just pick out where you want to say a lie or whatever because you feel a type of way. Because so war thing go. Like, what you mean? I don't understand. The lie them when you tell me I do want to clear up. I clear it up in the song. Go and go listen it. Right? Same like you mentioned so you left, you did left. When you did left, alright, fine, cool. So what really is the fucking problem? What really is the fucking beef? You're a global artist. You busted on. What you want with me? If I don't know over no man or what? You fight with yourself. You fight with yourself. And you write to them, take a look a second. I'm there bail. I've been had this. I've been have all of the info. I've been. I'm asked for proof of everything. No, rare. No, look of fake business. None of that. Trust me. Oh, it gonna hurt you. It not gonna hurt you. Like, man, I want to feel good. Me, I make up something and that's weird. I'm not do that. Ask boom, I'm not do nothing like that. And this is why girl can't answer me when them rare, cause I don't do stuff like that. That's weird. You put on funeral flyers.
This bitch.
You big pussy, whoever there at the front of the bumper clot. Intro talk about my mother live away, mother. Tanisha show them your house. You're sick.
You just want to have a bitch on the team to talk like that, man. You hear this right here, man. I'm like, goddamn, man. I need to have me one of these bitches on the team, man. I like that type of talking.
I mean put my house in a Win music video, and that's the same day I got my mom the house. That was an exit video. Never share my it. You're sick. All of my info, like all of the info, I just be a rumor zero and then I try to put together. It's weird. I don't do stuff like that. So don't come say me I tell lie on you. Check your circle. Check your circle. People run still fuck with me. She might unfollow me now, but the sister been a follow me the whole time on TikTok. I'm a been still a follow her. She not tell me nothing. Your sister not tell me nothing. That's your sister Shamara. She not tell me nothing, alright? Because you can't see TikTok following, but we've been never unfollowed each other, like, cause it's weird. Like, you look silly over a man. You should have said, yeah, girl, go on their thing. Yeah, girl, go on their thing. Scrape the wire and go on. You want to look like a yamed. It's weird. Molly answer you come here a bad girl in a real life. You look silly. It's dumb. Don't come see me and turn a light on you. I don't like that. It's weak. And you mention party. What you call party name for? What you mention some of the name for? So that's why I'm saying that I adjust the song today because you're bright. I never go there with you, you know? Come could I go there with you the first time? I say no, you know what? Since a man thing, alright, let me tell her, alright, go argue with the age group, let me keep it cute and cute. Okay, you say a war thing at the pan. Okay, so a war thing with the pan, I can go there with you. By myself in a studio. Right, myself. Me. Record myself, me.
I just like hearing bitches talk that shit, bro. That shit be sounding dope.
You know, bad from... But I don't like the fact say, I tell me say, I mean, no, at the end of the day, I respect you as a woman at the end of the day because it's like, Ray, this is why I even teased the little fuckery freestyle from the first place. Because I'm like, let's see where she's going with this. Because I don't want to go there unless you're going there. And you went there. Now you act like, I don't like that. That'll piss me the fuck off. Like, it really piss me off. Can you say I've been feeling away, if everything else are true. Right? I see him source. I the same couple people that tell me the same thing. I show my picture and show my screenshot. All when your close friends, clean up your circle. I state facts. I'm just coming on here to just let you know. I'm not telling a lie for nobody. If you want to say this a lie, okay, fine. Address it.
Shout out to this bitch. At war with two bitches. Causing pressure on bitches. Making motherfuckers listening to her music. Man, see, it's a weird time we in, man, where...
I have never laid on my back and got for no money. When you a gangster bitch and your mother raised you the way she's supposed to raise you, you're gonna walk in any room with your head high and you're gonna demand. That's what I do. I demand everything. I don't suck dick or fuck nobody because I have to get something.
You hear how she in her feelings like that?
I was in love with, that I was in a relationship with.
You feel that?
All that trying to
you
fuck
see that?
This is America, how we do this. We
now, what you gotta do is...
nothing.
You gotta compare this bitch.
What are you talking about?
You gotta compare her
to my girl, why you lying? Y'all hoes not even over here to even know if somebody lying. That's number one. At the end of the day, even last time when the bitch went live and said, when the bitch went live and lied on me and said I all that I never did, and even was saying like, yo, bro, no, it was not true. Was hitting me up like, yo, bro, why she lying? Exactly. I don't brung her. First of all, anybody can die. I don't give a fuck about what no bitch saying. That's not even from over here. Like, you're not. No matter how much you try to fit in, you're not. Bitch can ever in a life that's not from here say some shit like that. How you saying that and I don't even know you like that? I have never laid on my back and got for no money. When you a gangster bitch and your mother raised you the way she's supposed to raise you, you're gonna walk in any room with your head high and you're gonna demand. That's what I do. I demand everything. I don't suck dick or fuck nobody because I have to get something.
See, this other bitch just automatically see. Can y'all see that? Like, I mean, I know this is some stupid shit. This this is some stupid shit, man. I know. But I just want to make an observation right here at how just how you could just see, you know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Like,
to make I addressed it, the guy was never 17. It's weird. Like, your brother thing was true. It's public information. People keep asking me, how me know that it's public information?
it just, she just defeating a bitch. Like,
You go for this girl and that girl you put on the song. You think I don't know them bitches that give fuckery info and all this shit? You think most of something you say me not go own it and rub back in your face? Psychology, babes, you can't drop. Like, what do you mean? Think it's gonna, what? Because I'm coming with facts. Every time. So don't say I'm telling lie on you, babes. I don't like that. So, okay, guys, she's saying she never sacrificed her father and she never sleep with her uncle. Fine, cool. Those are the only two lies. My bad, I didn't know. Me did confirm it, but okay, for that you say cool. But me not unite with them people and them label and come sue me and rare because you go there, I go there simple. So what you mean?
She not worried about getting sued.
Cap fit, wear it. Simple. You never have got to change my name in a song and that and rare. You that try to prove yourself. My phone all are dead.
Yeah, man, I mean, I like the war of bitches. I like the war of bitches. Get the lights up on the Bossmack tops off. I want to pull up some shit, man, right quick, man. I'm going to just take a side type of thing right here. And, you know, this is a little side thing, and I thought this was an interesting anecdote, and I want to open I want to open a dialogue. You know. I like to open a dialogue right here. I know niggas like, boss man, what the fuck is you talking about? Hit the like button on the way of this motherfucker. Y'all give me the 40 likes, man. They got me up here struggling, man. Got the Bossmack struggling. This piece here, I would like you guys to experience this piece. See if I can get it. Play.
Look, you told me the craziest secret, a secret you never told your boyfriend. And if I find it crazy, I'll give you $1, $2, $3, $400 in cash right now. You get one chance, in or you out.
I'm in.
All right, so what's the secret?
Okay, so basically I caught my boyfriend cheating on me.
Caught him cheating on you?
Yeah.
How'd you feel?
Devastated.
Okay, but keep going.
So then I knew about all the secrets that he had done, like murders.
Wait, huh?
Yeah. Murders. And I wanted payback for him cheating.
Okay.
So then I called the cops, tipped them off, and so one day they pulled him over while we were in the car together. I tipped him off about him having a gun, and from there he was arrested.
And what happened? They found the gun he had?
Yeah, they connected it to multiple murders.
And what happened to him now?
He's in jail.
For life?
He doesn't know that I called him though.
Why'd you call the police?
He cheated on me.
Did you ever confront him?
No.
You ever had a boyfriend before?
Yeah.
Look, you told me the craziest secret, a secret you never told your boyfriend. And if I find it crazy, I'll give you $1, $2, $3, $400 in cash right now. You get one chance, in or you out.
I'm in.
All right, so what's the secret?
Okay.
You guys think she won the money? But anyway, that piece right there, I thought it was beautiful. Really nice, square bitch, not involved in anything. Really nice. You know what I'm saying? Sweet bitch. You know what I'm saying? Dude probably was, you know, nigga doing his thing out there, Stezzle. You know what I mean? Like really living that life, you know, young Gunna out there. You know what I'm saying? You know, had to lay some niggas down. You feel me? Maybe did a couple of little licks. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? You know, did a lick. Nigga might have wasn't going during the lick. He had to lay him down, you know. Little episodes. He bragging to the bitch about it. Shout out to all the youngins that's fucking with me, man. All the young shooters, man, that might be tapped in. I know it ain't a whole lot of people listening, but you know, it's a lot of shooters out there that be fucking with the Bossmack topsoil, man. A lot of young shooters be fucking with the Bossmack topsoil. Niggas be want bitches to know what they did. Niggas be like, niggas want they stripes from the bitches. Niggas want they stripes. She never tell on me. She'll never tell on me. She won't tell on me. She won't tell. She won't tell. I just wanted to put that story out there, man, because, you know, that story is heartwarming to me, man. Bitch I just ruined his life because he cheated on me. You know what I'm saying? He cheated on me. He cheated on me. I ruined his life. He cheated on me. So I could tell. I can tell. And see, the cold thing about it is bitches can tell. And bitches can tell, and they will not be punished for telling. Niggas will be trying to fuck. Niggas will be trying to wife the bitch. She could have told. You know what I mean? Nigga help a bitch hide it. Nigga, if a bad bitch told on a nigga, and another nigga got the fuck, and he could help her hide it, he would help her hide it. Man. See, you gotta have bitch management skills and nigga management skills. That logic don't even apply right here because niggas want niggas to know about the shit that they did too. So, you know, it's just out there, man. But for bitches to know, it's amazing, man. Don't have nothing to do with nothing. She don't have nothing to do with nothing. Why does she know about the murders? Why does this bitch know about the murders? Why does she know about the murders? Why? Why does she know about the murders? What's the benefit? What's the benefit of her knowing? What's the benefit of... What does she know? Why?
So basically, I caught my boyfriend cheating on me.
Caught him cheating on you?
Yeah.
How'd you feel?
Devastated.
Okay, but keep going.
So then, I knew about all the secrets that he had done, like murders.
Wait, huh?
Yeah. Murders. And I wanted payback for him cheating.
Okay.
So then I called the cops, tipped them off, and so one day they pulled him over while we were in the car together. I tipped him off about him having a gun. And from there, he was arrested.
And what happened? They found the gun yet?
Yeah, they connected it to multiple murders.
And what happened to him now?
He's in jail.
For life?
He doesn't know that I called him though.
Why'd you call the police?
He cheated on me.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the chat. Get the likes up for the Bossmack. Let me know where you tapping in from, man. Shout out to the chat. Let me know where you tapping in from. Bossed up Smitty, eagle never fly. Flee to death. Solo flight. EU melanated origins. All right, EU melanated origins. All right, that's what's up, man. Hit the like button on the way up in here, man. You know what I'm talking about, man. We vibing. Good vibrations all around. Came to get down. Baltimore in the building. That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Baltimore. I got family out there, man. I need to tap in, man. I'm overdue. I want to analyze again a situation for my peoples, man. You know, the saga continues with my man, academics. I mean, everybody's discussing different things that has occurred, and he's under attack by his bitch, and in a very severe fashion. He getting attacked by his bitch so called that it opened up another hole to another bitch, to where he got potential rape allegation from another bitch because of the other bitch. But anyway, you know, I know a lot of motherfuckers, everybody heard about this, but I want to make sure that I underscore that this is the essence of fucking with the bad bitch out your league. You know what I'm saying? Like, fucking with the bad bitch out your league. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man. I remember when I like to give this analogy. I remember when I was, like I said, when I was a substitute teacher back in the days, many years ago, in the Bossmack. It was, you know, I think it was like a 10th grade class, and it was a couple of dudes in the class that played on the football team. Matter of fact, junior varsity and shit, you know what I'm saying? One of them was real good, played corner. And we was talking about bad bitches, and they was talking about the bad bitches they wanted that was popular at that time. I forgot who it was. But I was like, man, you know what? If you got that bitch right now, if she was like, you know what, Luis, I think his name was Luis or some shit. I was like, Luis, if she was like, I'm going to give Luis some pussy, right? I'm going to fuck with Luis. That would be the equivalent of the Raiders calling up to this school saying, send us Luis out here to play with us this week, and we're going to let Luis start. As soon as you get put in the game, we ain't going to even tell the other team what we doing. Nobody knows what we doing. When the game start, Luis is going to run out there with the defense. What you think going to happen on the first play? I was like, nigga, we going deep on you for 100 points. You are unqualified to play for the Raiders. So I'm like, nigga, you fucking with that bad bitch out of league, nigga. It's like, hey, man, you asking for it, nigga. You asking for it. That should be like a nightmare. That should be like a nightmare. The best thing that could happen with you with a bitch like that, with a suit, when you in another dimension from a bitch by several dimensions. You know what I'm saying? You just really like, you have no game, nerd. You know what I'm saying? Fucking with a bitch to be treating NBA niggas funny, having NBA niggas tricking and treating them funny. She fuck with your nerd ass. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, the best thing that could happen to you is if she just fuck you once or twice and ghost you, nigga. That's a blessing. That's a blessing. That's a blessing. When you you know what I'm saying? You niggas that's way out your league with bitches, fucking with extremely bad bitches. Something happen and you look up, nigga. Let's listen to Academics this story. Now this is some sucker shit Academics did right here, man. This is fascinating. Let me go through this.
I already told who it was. At first I wasn't telling, but I already told who it was. You know what I mean?
You didn't tell who it was. You didn't.
No, it was Danny Green. He was.
Ready to enter and leave the station.
Oh shit, that wrong shit. Let me see that. Don't tell me I done fucked up. All right. All right. Hit the like button on the way in this motherfucker, y'all. Y'all quit playing with the Bossmack. Show some love, nigga. Nigga on here doing his thing. All right.
I already told who it was. At first I wasn't telling, but I already told who it was. You know what I mean?
You didn't tell who it was. You didn't tell us to go.
It was Danny Green. He was on the Toronto
Danny
Raptors.
Green from the three-point
yeah. And by the way, that was the year they won the championship, so he's on fire.
Yeah, that's fact.
So he's thinking any girl he hit is gonna be like any girl he's hitting up.
NBA niggas be snipers.
So
they pay to play.
He's messaging her like whatever. Not even gonna lie, I was a little bit disappointed. She's answering like a man should be able to ask my girl certain questions like yo, hey, you know, how you like? Hey, you ever been out here? Oh no, I want to come visit. What?
Right.
Would you tell another man you want to?
She didn't reply
go
with that.
visit where he at?
No,
you
she
with
didn't.
me?
Yeah, that's too much.
Okay, now I'm gonna be honest with you. This is where the sucker part comes in. I didn't learn this from Jamaica. I learned this from growing up. Like, you know, half of my childhood.
It's already a sucker part. It's already a sucker part.
That I spent in America.
Okay.
I learned this from New Jersey. Okay. When I seen that shit,
you gotta be clear.
Yeah, I can't put no bad state on it. Hey, so when I seen it, I vaguely remembered because I clicked on even his profile. Yo, he had just got married the last month. He posting his wife up and everything.
Wow.
You know what I said? Well, if you trying to get my bitch, I'm gonna get your bitch. So I ain't gonna lie. I DM'd his girl. I said, listen, I just told the truth. I said, listen, yo, your husband is trying to get my girl, so I need.
That's some double sucker shit. So Academics to get revenge on an NBA nigga that's fucking his bitch, he purposely go after the NBA nigga's bitch. Instead of firing his own bitch, he take a shot at the NBA nigga's bitch, opening with snitching. As a little funny looking fat nigga and a bitch is married to an NBA nigga and he feel like he had a shot with a bitch by dirty macking. A nigga felt like dirty macking was good technique. Extreme suckasm. This is dangerous suckasm. And then his bitch sent out pics of him naked. Sent out dick pics of him naked to Adam 22 and all his friends. And he got the bitch pregnant. So she on deck to have her baby. And the bitch stole $500,000. Probably got to spend $200. This nigga have destroyed himself with his own suckerism. This is gonna be the. See, you could destroy yourself with your own suckerism. Behold, you could destroy yourself with your own suckerism. All the great work he has done to figure out a lane for himself, to create extreme wealth and prosperity, to be able to create that, to see that there was a lane for his job and create a job that becomes a pattern, an archetype for other motherfuckers to do. Really like a pioneer in this space. To what I'm doing right now. Pioneer the space. Such great talent. You know what I'm saying? To perceive the need and to feel it. Controversial though he was. You know, probably motherfuckers died because of him, but still, the great work to feel yourself, and to be like, okay, I'm finna have the bitches that I always wanted. I'm finna have the great bitches that I always wanted. I'm finna have the bitches. I'm finna have the top of the line bitches that I always wanted and fuck them raw, you know what I'm saying? And just flex on a bitch, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, now you, and by putting it in your life, you bring in havoc because a bitch really hates you because you a sucker, which is the inevitable. It's the inevitable when you a sucker and you fucking with a bad bitch and your real nigga character don't exist, and she used to fucking with real niggas, and you know your suckerism is profound, but then you try to act like you're a hell of a nigga, but you really lame with the paper, and everybody know you lame, and you keep doing sucker shit, and your money saving you and shit like that, you know? And a bitch just begin to, you know, now with her having a baby, pregnant, you institute a demon into your life for all time. You can only pray and hope that the kid can see the light down the line and maybe be on your side. But normally, these scenarios, as I witnesseth, these scenarios like this, where the sucker has instituted a demon into his life, and round about when everything collapsed within, everything went bad in them final moments of when shit is horrible and you realize you're dealing with a demon, a unrest demon. She already pregnant and having it, you feel me? And then your kid is gonna be immediately indoctrinated in the theology of hate against you. You understand what I'm saying? Because you put the demon in your life. And the kid, you know what I'm saying, normally become a demon. Let me see, is my phone ringing? Nah. Oh, that was a different phone. Damn. Hit the like button. Let's hear this.
What's up? Swap it out. Let's swap it out.
Mac is real.
Let's swap it out. We can't do that. We can't swap it out.
You can't do that.
We gotta swap it out.
You cannot do that.
She ain't believe me too.
Flag on the plane.
Yo.
What the fuck?
She ain't believe me.
Wait, you can't do that.
Now this is where it gets into sucker territory.
You already in sucker
She says
territory.
no, it's not true. By the way, she still got wedding pictures up there.
What?
Of course.
Her last picture's a wedding picture.
Of course.
I said, If you don't believe me, go check his phone, because I got it on the other end.
Look at that. Snitching on a nigga.
Of course.
Snitching on a nigga.
Don't mess with my girl.
Snitching on a nigga. Dealing with problems with my bitch by snitching on the nigga that's taking my bitch. Knocking bitches off. Knocking. Okay, young men listening to the Bossmack. Listen. If a nigga is taking your bitch, do not try to figure it out and go look for his bitches and none of that. You know what I'm saying? Don't go look for his bitches. Don't even be mad at the nigga. It's not the nigga fault, bro. Do not be mad at the nigga.
That was nuts.
That was crazy?
That's dirty
Nigga, that's dirty
change your
macking.
dick, sucker for love,
No.
hater.
Why you messing with my girl, though?
Call that
It's
dirty,
not your
call that
girl.
dirty
She
macking.
belongs
You
to the
just
game.
got married. Hold on.
Does he
on.
not see the plaque right there?
No, hold on.
That plaque says she belongs to the game. Was that record out at this time?
It might have been.
Come on, man.
Hold on. Here's
You
my
listen-
see this dude like at the time. I already
Is that
told who
Troy
it was. At
Ave in
first I
there
wasn't
with
telling,
him?
but I already told who it was. You know what I mean?
You didn't tell who it was. You didn't tell
No,
us to go.
it was Danny Green. He was on the Toronto
Danny Green
Raptors.
from the three.
But anyway, that was academics right there. I just wanted to share that, you know what I'm saying, right quick. Just a little anecdote, you know what I'm saying. I thought that was interesting. Let me see. All right, let me keep it moving. Shout out to the chat. Let me keep it moving. What else did I add? It's another piece. Oh yeah, I want to go through this. This is some. I know y'all probably don't give a fuck about this, but the young niggas looking at this, I'm quite sure. A lot of young niggas looked at this. Playboy Carti, famous rapper, arrested. Let's watch just a little bit of this, just a little bit of it. Very interesting. This is the #1 dude, gangster rapper. Be dressing like the devil. Most lit concerts. He's the guy. He's about to drop an album too. I wonder if this is part of promo. I don't know. Playboy Carti.
Connector southbound 14th Street, 72 stop on a gray Jeep. Charlie
#1 rapper
3681
in America right now.
Driver, shut the vehicle off and put your hands out the window. Driver, shut the vehicle off. Put your hands out the window.
It's already up. Motherfuckers is yelling. It's already up. It's already up.
Both hands. Put both your hands out the window.
Super hot. The track hawk.
Give me the keys. Explain it to me.
Man, I'm rushed because I had an emergency.
Bro, you're driving 133 miles an hour in a 55-mile-an-hour zone.
Right, but it was an emergency.
What is the emergency?
133 miles an hour.
Emergency.
I got stuff going on with my fam. I live up here. I'm trying to get.
I got stuff going on with my family. Here's the thing. You want to have a conversation that doesn't end with you going to jail, you might want to be a little more forthcoming with the details. What is the situation that causes you to drive 2.5 times the speed limit down the highway? Okay, so you were going to drive 130 plus miles an hour the entire way to the airport, putting everybody else's life on the highway in jeopardy. That's what you're telling me. Do me a favor, how about?
How about?
Face that way when you get out. Get out and face that way. I ain't asking you, I'm telling you. Get out and face that way. Get out and face that way. You got anything on you I need to know about? Guns, drugs, knives, bombs. Is there anything in the car I need to know about? You're under arrest for reckless driving.
Right to it.
Brother, you're doing 133 down the highway in the HO.
Why would you drive that fast? He was trying to go to the airport to get his bitch. He was trying to get to the airport to get his bitch. How many times have you done a sucker thing like that? You because your bitch was putting pressure on you. You jeopardized yourself. How many times have you done that?
V-lane, putting everybody's life in jeopardy because you want to go to the airport? Come on, man.
My girl's pregnant, bro. I'm not.
So what does that have to do with it?
I'm running late. That's it.
Okay, so your poor time management is what's going to cost somebody else their life. That's what you're telling me. Have a seat. 1024 radio. Get in.
Can I just talk to you before you
We can in a second, but nothing you're going to say is going to change the fact you're under arrest. Understand that. 1024. I'm going to have one in custody. Can you start me at 85? We're going to be, I guess, 75, 85 southbound at 14, like under 14th Street on the right shoulder. All right, what do you got? What do you want to talk about?
My girl is pregnant. I'm just trying to get to her. I was running late. My eyes, I have a star in my eye.
Okay. So you can't see real well? Okay.
No,
He said, I have a sty in my eye. I can't see real well. But I was driving 30 miles an hour because my bitch is at the airport and I'm late and she pregnant.
I can see, but I just have a star in my eye. I wasn't trying to put no...
133 coming southbound on the highway. Okay, so what you're saying to me is that even worse than the fact that you're driving 133 and a 55 is you can't see real well while you're driving 133 miles an hour down. Bro, you're driving almost 80 miles an hour over a 55 mile an hour speed limit. Because you're trying to get to the hospital? Or you're trying to get to the airport?
I'm trying to get to the airport.
What time her plane landed? Her plane landed what?
Plane already landed. I was running late.
You think she was talking shit to him? She was talking hella shit, and he just couldn't take it. He was just like, he just couldn't take it. It's like, fuck it, man. You know, I'm Playboy Carti. I'm just finna mash the track hawk, 100, whatever. You know what I'm saying? This bitch.
Okay. So then she's on the ground. She's safe. She can sit there. But you're going to cause yourself potentially a life in prison if you kill somebody while driving almost 80 miles an hour over the speed limit down the highway to save yourself, what, 10 minutes? But I mean, I'm not crazy, right? Like, that's just crazy. To drive that fast to try and save yourself 10 minutes while she's on the ground. What is the dire hurry to get to her that causes you to drive that fast? Just the fact that she's coming into town and you're running late?
There's a lot going on. I was trying to get straight to her and get back to the house. I just told you
All right, well, here's the thing. You're under arrest for reckless driving and a bunch of other traffic tickets. You're Your car's gonna get impounded.
Sir.
We're gonna go down to city jail. We're gonna get booked into jail, and then whenever they let you out, they let you out. What's that? You gotta speak up, man. With all these cars, I can't hear what you're saying.
I said I wasn't trying to harm anyone, sir.
Okay.
What I did was, I have no reason to go to.
See.
You got a reason for I was speeding, but I'm not a bad dude.
See, you gotta have that. It's a You gotta have that. I submit y'all got me. I'm going to jail. You have to have a understanding with the end. You have to be like, okay, at a certain point, there's no more. It's just a bad look to not maintain a manly position in this. You going to jail. So in your mind, you have to be like, I'm going to jail, okay? I'm going to jail. Let me just get myself together. Everything is gonna happen. This is gonna be a financial hit. He's a wealthy man. This is nothing. It's gonna be a financial hit. You're gonna sleep in jail tonight. You're gonna sleep in jail tonight. So you have to get that in your mind when it's happening. You have to be like, okay. I'm gonna be sleeping in jail tonight. It's gonna happen. And hopefully I'll be out tomorrow afternoon sometime. And if it's like a Friday, if it's a Friday or Saturday, I'm spending the weekend in jail. It's happening. I'm gonna be spending the weekend in jail.
I mean, I didn't listen, brother. I didn't say you were a bad dude, but you just made a couple decisions that put a lot of people's lives in jeopardy.
Can you run my record? Like, you see, like,
I mean, I might run your record, but it's not going to change the outcome of what, like, past good behavior doesn't excuse future current poor behavior. Like, that would be like saying, well, I mean, Your Honor, I've never done anything wrong. Like, can't I get a pass on killing this person because I've never done anything wrong in the past? Like, I'm happy you don't have a jacked up driving record. I am. Like, I'm happy about that. But, like, and then you know you're wrong. I mean, you know you're wrong. Because as soon as I start driving past you, you jump across 5 lanes of traffic to try and hide from me on the other side of the highway.
I was about to get off my exit.
The airport is 15 miles that way. So either if you're getting off an exit right here, then you ain't going to the airport.
No, I got ways on my phone. I'm not lying to you.
Brother, come on. I literally work traffic and drive the highway for a living. My office is down by the airport. It's not even all the way to the airport.
Just have to accept it.
You literally stay on the highway that you're on and keep on driving for the better part.
One more favor, just hit the same number. Call the same number? Yeah. Shit, let it go. Sir, pre-trial.
City of Atlanta.
City of Atlanta jail, pre-trial.
Yeah.
Pre-trial, so okay.
Can you please come up there and come get me ASAP?
Yeah.
Solid bitch.
Yeah, I'm in, Mr. Officer, what's your name?
All this talking, man, is irrelevant.
Officer Ramsey?
Yeah, I was going over 130 miles.
Okay.
In my Jeep, and
In the track off, nigga. Yeah, man, hey, man, you can't drive 130 miles an hour, man. And when you go into jail, you gotta accept it, man. When you go into jail, man, I know it's, you don't want to go. Nobody wants to go. Nobody wants to go to jail. Nobody wants to go. Nobody wants to go, man. It's fucked up, man. Damn, man, spending the night in jail, man, it's horrible, man. Get the likes up for the Bossmack. All right, read and listener emails. Get it going, man. Nigga been doing all that shit, man. Let me see. Read and listener emails, niggas. All right. All right. Let's go. You know, I was thinking to myself, about a phenomenon that I be seeing sometimes, you know what I'm saying? It's an interesting thing, man, you know, when it's like a group of men and women, you know what I'm saying? And you know, it may be some, you know, some different new people mixed in, and you know, you watch the interactions between niggas and bitches, and then, you know, you might get to see, you see a bitch choosing, you know what I'm saying? Like, you get to see that choosing, like, and even on a more profound level, man, sometimes, man, like, when I get to see that eye contact, like when I see a bitch, a nigga and a bitch engaging in, you know, that eye contact, and it's a choosing going on, it's a conviction being radiated in the room, you know. You know, I appreciate when the shit happened to me, but I like observing that shit, man. I was thinking about a scenario back in the days, man, with Suge one time, man, because I was thinking about all the sexual deviant shit that was going on with Puffy. And I was thinking about how them niggas was back then, you know what I'm saying? The power that they had over bitches, you know what I'm saying? And I was reminiscing on an episode. A nigga went to a Soul Train Music Awards party. It was a Soul Train Music Awards after party that the Row was having one year. And this is when Biggie and them was on. They was just starting to pop off. They was really beginning popping. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, Biggie and Puffy and them was out here, and they was having their own BET party. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere else. And the Row was having a party. And I remember distinctly that Suge and them was mad because some of the Row regular bitches, some of the bitches that normally come to the Row shit was at Puffy party, you feel me? And you know, Puffy and them was kind of new. They was like that new shit, you know. That was when cause for a little minute back in them times, for a little minute, you know, when Snoop and them had it, and you know, the Chronic, and you know, all that Above the Rim soundtrack, I think that's what that shit was. All that shit, it was a lot of that G-Funk roll sound shit was ruling. And then Puffy and them kind of came in there, Biggie and them kind of came in there. You know what I'm saying? Biggie and them kind of came in there, and introduced into that the champagne and the, you know, and because niggas wasn't doing that out here at first. The champagne and all that shit, niggas was not doing that. The Versace shirts and shit, niggas wasn't. It was kind of, niggas had to catch up like a little bit. But anyway, this Soul Train Music Awards party, man. You know, Suge is powerful in there, man. He got the roll. The roll is popping. The roll is at full strength right before Tupac. So Snoop and them performing in there, Dog Pound. It's lit. It's Nate Dogg and them, they doing hits. It's up. You know what I'm saying? I remember niggas had strippers. Suge brought strippers out on stage and shit. And bitches was stripping, not stripping, but bitches was out there, I guess, twerking back then. And one of the little niggas, cause he always had like all the soldiers around, all the gangbang niggas around, it's like niggas coming home from the pen, niggas coming home from prison and shit. Like damn near they first time hanging out, be niggas like that there. So I feel like one of the reasons why it was a lot of violence at the Roll, one of the reasons why it was a lot of violence is because you had like, I guess it was like a penitentiary atmosphere because it was like niggas, it was like niggas coming home from the pen, coming to work for Suge, right? And then, or it be niggas from the neighborhood come work, right? And niggas be wild, right? So a nigga would do an infraction. Like, so, for instance, niggas is on stage performing and it's strippers. Suge got strippers out there, right? The strippers is out there doing their thing, twerking and shit. So one of the little homies run out there and just grab a bitch, right? Like, grab a bitch like it's a free fall on the bitches. So Suge just grabbed the nigga, you know what I'm saying? Suge just grabbed the nigga and just, he grabbed him with his hand. He grabbed the nigga and he just, let me get y'all a visual. He just grabbed the nigga and just twisted his shirt, and had the nigga like this, and then the back of the stage, like the people was right here. And then he just threw the nigga, just threw that nigga. Like, I'm telling you, man, that nigga went up in the air, like, and his feet was up in the air, nigga, and he just landed over there, and the party just kept going, and it was like nothing happened. Everything just kept going. You know what I'm saying? So niggas would be doing shit like that, and that shit would be instant. It would be like instantaneous repercussions. Like, the rumors about the rug and having the logo on the rug and shit, and nigga get excited and bust in the room. Niggas is in the office, right? It'd be a scenario like some shit. It'd be some shit like, it's studios all in Can-Am, right? And niggas is in there making hits. Like, you be walking through that motherfucker. I remember walking through Can-Am and I'm hearing different songs from Above the Rim soundtrack. It's not out yet. Niggas is working on different songs. I'm like, oh God, these niggas making heat up in this motherfucker. So a little homie, like, so say Corrupt said a fire verse or some shit, right? One of the little homies heard that and be like, oh shit, Corrupt said some fire. And bust in the room and run across the logo, and then niggas would just beat his ass without it'd be no hesitations or nothing. It'd be just like, he run in the room, big homie, step on the logo, and they just, and then they just take him out, and then they just keep talking. They just keep, it's like it didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? So if you just there and you witness that, you be like, what the fuck? But anyway. This is all a story about seeing bitches choose. Let me reel it back. All right. Niggas is in this Soul Train Music Awards party, right? Listen. Suge got an ice sculpture, a Death Row ice sculpture and shit, the logo and shit. It's money. Suge is overpowering money, man. It's like, he would. Anyway, I watched the nigga do this. Watch me. Feel me on this. I'm sitting back, cause see, me watching this shit, I'm fascinated. You know, I like watching all the interactions, right? And I don't, I'm just observing the scenery. So, Suge is in position. The homie Big Jake and them, all them was over there and shit. And I'm just observing. And niggas is, hey man, niggas is coming up to Suge like he the Don. Like he's the boss. He got the mob, ice, pinky, big ass mob. He might as well just been doing this and just having niggas kiss the ring like niggas just like it was like you was watching a Godfather movie. It might as well be some shit like that. But anyway, I saw a nigga do this. A nigga just, like I said, niggas is coming up to him, homaging him while he in the middle of the function by the ice sculpture. So, gangsters is I don't know why these niggas is doing this. I don't know why I guess they bitches was making them do it. Now that I'm thinking about it. But niggas is coming up to Suge, like, presenting themselves to Suge with they bitch, like, coming up to Suge like, what's up, big homie? This is my bitch, whoa, right? And then Suge meet the bitch, right? You know what I'm saying? So I'm watching niggas do this, right? And I watched one nigga come up to Suge and he got like a thick, right? And she was just looking super, super happy to meet. She was just couldn't wait to meet. She was super happy to meet Suge. After the introductions and shit, you know what I'm saying, and doing their thing and shit. And then a little time passed in the party. And then that same bitch that was super excited was like over here. And then Suge was like actually over there, like with a couple of niggas around him. And her nigga was actually over there, like around Suge, like they talking to Suge. But Suge just wasn't even into their conversation at all. He was looking at the bitch. These niggas is just milling around him, like saying stuff like he focused on them, but he was just looking at the bitch. And the bitch was over there just staring at him like, and the bitch was over there like, the other nigga bitch was just over there just like, man, it was such a it was such a hell of a choosing. It was such a hell of a. You could just see the energy. You could just see him. You could just see Suge just take his bitch. It was some of the most ruthless shit, and I know that was that nigga bitch. You feel me? Seeing bitches choose. Seeing bitches choose. I know I'm on some esoteric wild ass shit, man, but you know what though? I be like watching for that type of shit, man. When I see it, you know what I'm saying? I like to see it in other people. I like to see, you know what I'm saying? I like to see that shit. I like to know that shit exists between some motherfuckers, man. And listen, here's a cold part of the game. Your bitch, while she's with you, can get taken up like that, and don't you ever think it can't happen, nigga. You hear me? Don't you ever think it can't happen, nigga. Don't you ever think it can't happen, nigga. You gotta be mindful, nigga. And when it happened, you know, it ain't, see, if your bitch is taken up like that by another nigga, right? You know, you should rejoice. You should rejoice. If you see your bitch captivated by another nigga, and you see that, like, oh, did my bitch just choose another nigga in front of me? Did that just happen? I believe the death of Nipsey Hussle is connected to that type of energy. I believe when the dude that killed him, his bitch ran up to Nipsey and hugged Nipsey and took a picture with Nipsey and was like, that nigga fine, in front of that nigga before Nipsey denounced him with, you know, be careful his paperwork or whatever rumors speculated negative conversation. Bottom line, I believe it was inspired by the bitch. See, that's the hidden, see, you know what I'm saying? You know, it was inspired by the bitch. A bitch choosing. You feel me? You know what I mean? Because your bitch will choose. Ain't nothing more, imagine. How embarrassing is that? To watch your bitch choose and get rejected in front of you. Imagine that. You watch your bitch choose and get treated like flea bitch in front, knowing if the nigga wanted your bitch, can you imagine that? How many people die behind shit like that? Get the lights up for the Bossmack knob so out. I like to be aware of that shit. I be vigilant, man, because your bitch can choose somebody else in front of you, and you be and in your own delusion, you could miss that. Your bitch could be married and choose another nigga in front of you. I know y'all niggas don't believe me. Y'all niggas ain't nobody. The Bossmack be on here talking to himself. I be in here talking in a space. I be in here talking in the space, man, on some bullshit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? A nigga be in here talking in a space on some bullshit in a room. The Bossmack is in a room talking in a space game. You know what I'm saying? Like, to myself. That's a hell of an art. To talk to yourself in a room game. Now, here is I was looking around and I wanted to find something teachable. And I came across this, and this here is a piece where, posted by Community Clips, shout out to AD and Pun and all them niggas. But this is a piece where you have a bitch who is out with her husband, and she mistaketh a man for someone playing for the Eagles. She think it's a man that play for the Eagles right here. I know it's some vocals.
I was just chilling. This the guy, right?
Bro, this is my husband.
Oh yeah, oh no, yeah, no, we can't talk about nothing.
He has the best car in the world. But who do you play for?
I mean, your husband, I can't really have that. I don't play with nobody.
You see her husband right there? You see how he's looking right there? Let's go through that. You see how he's looking right there? That's his bitch choosing a nigga in front of him, right? And see, that smile is a smile of painful tolerance, because he gotta take it to have the bitch. He can't have the bitch unless she's free to do shit like this right here. In which, if NFL nigga right here was like, what's good? My husband will be all good for it, because he knows that in order for us to be married, I have to be able to do whatever the fuck I want to do, and he has to pay for it. You feel me? But that is what choosing a nigga, a married nigga, bitch, choosing a nigga in front of him, showing great homage, love and admiration, wishing she could sit on the dick. It would be an honor to fuck this nigga. She touching him in front of her man.
I was just chilling. This the guy, right?
Bro, this is my husband.
Oh yeah, oh no, yeah, no, we can't talk about nothing.
He has the best car in the world.
He has the best cock in the world. Shamed him further. Shamed him further by talking about his dick in front of another man. Shamed him further. Shamed him further. And will shame him again if he said anything about it by saying, I gave you a compliment in front of somebody you know that had a bigger dick than you. You feel me? But anyway, I mean, I was just showing, just some illustrations right there, Give me the 50 likes. I know we're talking long. Read a list of email. Let me get into it, man. I went on a tangent, man, with this. I don't know. Y'all know I be on some bullshit, man. I just be looking for philosophical. I be looking for different reasons to just connect concepts. You feel me? Just, you know what I mean? Give me the 50 likes. Tell a friend the Bossmack is on here, man. You know what I'm saying? All right, let me see. Let me pull up some work. And let's imbibe. I think I have. Man, I be having a lot of illustrations, man. You know what I'm saying? But let's just do a reader listener email right now. And then I'm going to come back and do an illustration. I'm going to do some more. But let me flow and glow. Tell a friend. Reader listener email. Reader listener email. A nigga from Los Angeles writes to Bossmack. He say, Bossmack, I have been a fan of the movement for years. I'm a 29-year-old nigga having chili and bitches out here. However, I ran into a situation. I have a solid rotation of bitches. OG, I promise. All of my bitches are bad bitches. But they all working with average pussy and mouth. I have had a damn near ugly bitch on the team that's almost fat with eczema. She been on the team for 4 years. And she has had the most fire pussy and mouth I've ever had. I've been keeping her on tuck. A bitch has been happy to have a nigga like me for years, up until recently, about 2 months ago, a bitch made a bunch of unusual demands. Like a bitch tried to pop up at the crib and demand to go to BOA and to BOA. A bitch said, like, I said, bitch, fuck it. You can get the fuck on. And a bitch got the fuck on. The bitch blocked me on everything. I thought the bitch would come back. The bitch never came back. As a matter of fact, I'm low-key hurting that the bitch is gone. None of my bitches measure up. I need to get this bitch back without looking like a sucker. What can I do? All right, man. How many of you guys have been there? How many of you guys have been there? How many of you have been there? How many of you have been there? How many of you have had how many of you had a ugly, nasty bitch that could fuck exceptional, and you know what I'm saying? And in your mind, you tricked yourself, like you wasn't really caught up in this for real. Huh? Let me tell you something, man. I know niggas who had a team of bad bitches, and they had the one nasty, ugly bitch that she was fat and ugly, but she would suck the dick absolute the best. The pussy was just phenomenal. Ready to do everything. Wow. And guess what happened? That's the bitch that get pregnant. You feel me? That'd be the bitch that get pregnant. But at the end of the day, man, my philosophy is you have to have great respect for every pussy you encounter. And when I say great respect, I mean you have to acknowledge that this pussy may capture my mind and make me a slave. It is possible for a bitch with an ugly bitch to capture your mind with the pussy. It is absolutely possible for you to become a slave to a ugly bitch, to realize that you are a slave to the pussy. And if she realizes it and use her power for real, you will be doing stuff. You know what I'm saying? So all I can say is you gotta have respect for all the pussy you encounter. You gotta be like, I gotta master the pussy. Pussy can't master me. This I cannot, every bitch. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Just because you ducked off, you know what I'm saying, late night creeping a whole bunch of times. This ain't the bitch you out and about with on social medias with or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But if it get a certain type of time of night, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and that itch come upon you, man, and then you be like, damn, I call my man, and you talk about you just pull up and bitches just naked in there, blunts roll, nigga, Hennessy, glass of Hennessy pulled up, blunts roll, naked, fresh out the shower, ready to go. Got the honey packs for you over there. She already got them for you. You know what I'm saying? She is ready to go. You know what I'm saying? She done already cooked. All you got to do is just come in and strip, and it's lit all the way to morning. You know what I'm saying? Man, taking up, man, hey, man, listen to me, man. I seen niggas end up with babies. And then they mama remind they baby, your father always treated me bad when your son growing up. Your father treated me as the ugly, I was the ugly throwaway bitch. She'll whisper to your son that shit. I was the throwaway bitch. But I end up having a son. You are my beloved son. You will avenge me. you be in the what's the name of that movie? King Arthur. Avenge me, my son. My son. I was the outcast bitch. Like it was King David and shit. I was the outcast bitch son. He never took me to the dinner. He did what to my mom? I hate him. Even though he busted a nut and brought you here. I hate him. Get vengeance from my mom. I'm old, and all my youth, I used up all of my youth on your father, and he was cruel and ruthless. He never wanted to marry me. He didn't want nobody to know. I had to run away and hide when I was pregnant, or he'd have found me and forced me to have an abortion. Avenge me, my son. He's with his new family now. I want you to take vengeance. Bring it all down. Bring it all down. I will. All because you was addicted to some pussy. It's your fault still, though. All because you was creeping over there late night, beating it up, never took her to get nothing to eat. It's a weird thing, man. When you get it, and the bitch no, and she just hates you for that shit. She just be like, she be looking in the mirror and shit, be like, she be looking at your other bitches, and she know it's no competition. It's no competition. So she just looking. She know your other bitch, but she know her pussy fire. She got that. This nigga, this nigga be coming over here. Though. This nigga, my last straw. I'ma stand strong. Fuck this nigga. I'ma stand strong. She probably over there going through it though, right? She probably over there going through it. She probably got a replacement, but she probably going through it. Hey man, this is playing cards. Now here's what you can do. Any reaching out to a bitch is gonna compromise your leverage. Any reaching out to a bitch, you know what I'm saying? You compromising some power. Now, unless you're ready to compromise and, you know, give up some power, you know, feel free to reach out to a bitch. But you will be losing power. There's no way around it. It's like you reaching out to a bitch in that state, it's like it's a shield. It's like a shield. A shield over her, and as you begin to get close to touch her, as you touch that shield, you lose power. As you touch the bitch, you touch her and lost power. Now, you can tilt shit into your favor by using other shit like, hopefully she still can see you do your thing on social media. Then also, if you know any information about a bitch to where you could do a arbitrary bump into a bitch. An arbitrary bump into a bitch to seem like an accident go a long way, especially if you in control of the bump into and you got all your powers on high when it happened. You feel me? And so that means, like, you know, you happen to bump into a bitch while she's shopping for groceries, but you crispy though. You feel me? And the fire cologne, and you know, bitches, she gonna melt under that. There's no defense for that. There's no defense for that. Cause now a bitch is in your presence by accident, and you just be cool, that might fold a bitch right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, what's up with you? How you been doing? You looking good? Whoa, 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 whoa. Accidental bump intos, but you create it based on information that you have. But, you know, play long poker, man. Play long poker, man. You know, unless a bitch got a really, really, I mean, a bitch might have been fed up with you, though, man. Last straw, and the bitches be, you know, and it be another nigga right there, you know, that's good enough to keep a bitch from folding. You know what I mean? All right, let me do another reader listener email right quick, man. We gotta be careful, but man, listen, man, I'm trying to tell you, man, niggas get caught up in shit and don't realize it. Like, you be caught up, addicted to, like, nigga. That's how you seeing a nigga, you'll see a nigga. That's how you'll see a nigga, like, it'll be a reasonable nigga that got some bitches, right? Right? And then all of a sudden, he be like, damn, I got this bitch pregnant. And then you be like, who is the bitch? It's a bitch I just used to be pulling up on, man. She got like 3 kids, 4 kids and shit. And damn, I didn't think that bitch would get pregnant, man. Fire, sucking my dick late night, you know what I'm saying? We, you know, damn. And you like, nigga, what the nigga, you was fucking her raw? Yeah, man, it was so fire. I didn't think it was. I'm telling you, that's how them niggas be getting caught up right there. Get the likes up for the balls, man. Give me the 50 likes, y'all niggas. Let's do another one. Shout out to my motherfucking cat. My cat be coming out now on some motherfucking being on the podcast, shit like a motherfucker, man. Shit brazy. Brazy. The different behavior patterns from my fucking cat. Nigga. My cat be doing shit, bro. My cat is knowledgeable of reality, man. Like, sometimes my cat be pulling up on me, and I swear to God, man, she be like, you know, it's time to go handle that business, right? You better get going, nigga. You running a little bit late, huh? Need to go do that, right? You lingering? Shit. Let me. I'm finna play something, and I'm gonna be a harsh critique. I'm gonna be a harsh critic of this, and niggas might get mad, but I don't want to hear shit about it. And this is natural selection. This is natural selection right here. Let me see. Let me show y'all niggas this shit. This is fucked up shit right here. Let me see. If this shit fit. I don't know, man. Shout out to all the LA niggas, man, and Los Angeles, man. I was just thinking about LA, man, you know, on some LA, having some LA thoughts. You know, I was thinking how wild LA is. It's a wild ass motherfucker, man. It's just wild as fuck, man. Like some Mad Max type shit, man. Like, crazy out here, man. Like, wow. Hit the like button. Give me the 50 likes, y'all. Show me some love. Show the Bossmack some love in here pod for y'all niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, shit, man. I forgot, man. We just released these today, too, man. These available on the store. Oh, shit. This right here. Bitch Relax trucker hat. Got the logo on the side there, you feel me? Got the red and the red. Let me see, zoom in on it. Got the black one and the red one. Yeah. Got them on the store, man. They pretty fire, bro. First time making trucker hats. I'm gonna have the bucket hats up there too, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna even hold you, man. I've been sitting on all type of shit, man. I ain't released no new shit since the summer. Like, you know what I'm saying? So shit is available now, man. We pushing them, man. Anybody want to wholesale some of that, get at me, man. You feel me? We'll work a deal, man. If you in your town, you can get them off, man. I'm selling shit like dope. I'm doing sack deals. I'm doing sack deals, and I'm down to make money with niggas. I will send you the pack. For real. Pack. Pack is good. All right. Get a nigga to 60 likes, man. Get a nigga to 60 likes, man. Let's go for 60 likes. All right. Let's do another reader listener email. Oh, I want to do this little shit right here, man. I forgot. This is oh man, should be true. Oh man. All right. Let me pull this up. Hopefully this shit come on. Okay, there you go. There you go. I don't know if y'all see this right here. That looks horrible, right? Let's play this and see what it says. Let's see what it says.
In a selfless act of heroism, this man risked his life to save his girlfriend from a burning building. Without a second thought for his own safety, life, and future, he made the ultimate sacrifice for love, his future wife, and the mother of his children. However, despite his courageous act and the scars he now bears, the girl left him. Because of his new looks, he is not as attractive as before. As he continues to live with both visible and internal scars, one can't help but wonder, does he truly deserve this fate? In a
That's a very tragic story, and the moral of the story is, you know, never put yourself over. I mean, never put a bitch over yourself. You know what I'm saying? Never put a bitch over yourself. You know what I'm saying? See, if he would have just been like, look here, I'm gonna leave it to the fire department. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey man, it's not really my fault. And, you know, I love my bitch, but you know what I'm saying? Let's leave it to the professionals. And if she make it, she make it. You know what I'm saying? So that happened to him is like a natural selection. It's like nature selected him to be removed from the gene pool. Nature selected him because he chose to save the bitch. He chose the bitch over himself. See, so nature punished him because he chose the bitch over himself. And nature was like, well, you know, I know it seemed like the right thing to do, but you know what I'm saying? And you know, we know that, you know what I'm saying, of course a bitch is not gonna stay with him after that. You know what I'm saying? Any time with him should be any time that he's with her, he should just hold that in high esteem. You know what I mean? You know, it's over. Cause you volunteer yourself. You sacrificed her yourself. You know, maybe her role was supposed to end right there, you know, because of the fire. It was supposed to end, but you intervened like God. When you should have let the professionals, you know what I'm saying? And in life, when you look around in the world, and you see niggas throw their body over a puddle for a bitch, and then the bitch turn around and shank him, you can't be surprised when you see that. And when you do that and you get hit with the shank, you shouldn't be surprised. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a law of nature. You sacrifice yourself. It's like the I had an insect illustration to help you understand that. I had an insect video to help niggas understand that. But anyway, let me move on. I be ranting and going into a rabbit hole of some weird shit, trying to tie some philosophy in with sucker shit and try to show, you know what I mean? Trying to find, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to elaborate. Let me flow and glow one more time, man. Another reader, listener, email. This one kind of long, but bear with me. Oh, this is a good one. All right. Yeah. A nigga from Los Angeles writes to Bossmack. He say, Bossmack, I'm a nigga with 3 bitches I hang out with. I'm 28, so I guess I'm a old young nigga. I've been doing good. I'm getting chilly doing armed security and photography for weddings and shit. My newest bitch, a mixed bitch from Brentwood mixed with white and black. A 25-year-old dropped out of college bad bitch, esthetician that don't know what the fuck she want to do, but her people got chilly, so it don't matter. I've been fucking with her for a few months. Fire pussy, overall good service. It's been fun. A week or two ago, a bitch invited me to her family's house for a party her mom's was having. Party was lit. The high-end desserts and food. It was some luxurious shit. But they caught me off guard when they called everyone into the main room about midnight. It was about 13, 14 people in there. They all got in a circle like they was about to pray. They held hands and an older bitch came in and let it be known they was about to summon spirits. The bitch started using some words, lit some candles, and then the bitch said she hearing the name Big Wendy. This scared the shit out of me because that's like my G-mom's name that been there for 3 or 4 years. I didn't say shit, but then the bitch said, don't worry, Bag, we with you all the time. Now that really scared me because Bag is a nickname my G-moms had for me when I was little. My bitch didn't know about that nickname either. Then she said I knocked down the flowers because of Helen. Then I asked to excuse myself and I left the room. My bitch came with me. I was low-key terrified. I told my bitch, whoever that was in there was talking to my dead G-moms. Helen is one of my aunts that was on drugs that ran off with money when G-moms died. That experience really fucked me up. I'm a God-fearing dude. I go to church sometimes. I'm low-key afraid of my little bitch now because her mother is into that shit. How would you play this? Would you continue fucking with them? All right, man. So I guess we have a guy there who who went to his bitch house and they did a seance. And that kind of shit is happening out here. You know, you have people out here like that. You know, money. Hey, if it's been a good bitch, it's been a good bitch. I wouldn't kick a bitch to the curb, but I would let a bitch know that, I'm not into no magic shit. I don't want to come back to no seance, none of that. You should have told me. I'm scared now. Y'all done seemed like she was talking to my grandmama. I don't know what the fuck going on. And all that shit is tricky too, man, because, they say that if you ever talk to the dead, you gotta test the spirits to see if it's really them. You know what I'm saying? And the only way you could really know is if it's them, is you gotta ask the spirit, do it believe in God or Jesus or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I think it's you gotta ask the spirit, do you believe that Jesus came back from the dead? You know, they say that you got to test the spirits. Like if you see like a ghost, if you see somebody that's dead, the only way you could tell that if they not a demon or something acting like them is be like, do you believe that Jesus came back from the dead after he died? Do you believe that Jesus resurrected for our sins? Do you believe that? And then if the ghost trip out on you, then you know what I'm saying. But I don't know, man. Like I said, I would just put my case in, be like, look here, man. I can't never be involved in nothing else like that. I feel like y'all tricked me, got me to go to some bullshit. I can't be at no shit like that. Yeah, man, but this motherfuckers out here doing shit, man. I done heard of little shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Little seances and tarot, let's read the tarot cards and shit, party, you know what I'm saying? And, man, hey, when they start doing magical shit, man, I gotta get up out of here because I don't know these motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? That's like, to me, I don't know. That's like some church shit. Like all that, like church and that stuff, to me is similar. Like ceremonies and shit. I don't know, man. It's tricky, bro. Yeah, man. Get the likes up for the boss, man. Give me the 60 likes, y'all niggas, man. They here. Do I have another beat? Oh yeah, I'm gonna do another piece. And this is some shit I saw. I thought this was kinda alright. Where's my niggas going up? Let me see. How did I wanna approach this? Let me see. Oh yeah. I thought this was cool right here, man. This piece. Alright. This piece right here I thought was kinda cool. Now to me, this type of shit is good for business sometimes, and it specifically depend on the quality of bitch that you working with. Now, follow me when I pull this up. All right, now. Now this is like I don't know if this is real or skit or some shit, but this is an illustration of a bitch leaving evidence at her nigga crib for another bitch.
Yeah! I'm gonna use the restroom, man.
We should have a good move right
What I
there.
missed? Oh! Touchdown! Ooh, yes. Go, 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 go. Yeah! I'm gonna use the restroom, man.
See, I like the leaving hair. Leaving hair. I like that, you know. Now, you know, I always do like, you know, I always like to go and, you know, do a once through and find all the evidence and shit just on GP. You know what I'm saying? But then sometimes it's just good to leave evidence around. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's good to leave it around. You know what I'm saying? Leave it around. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, quality of the goods too. Like, some bitches be really having some really quality products. Hey, leave it around. Not like on some ownership shit, you control the leaving around. You know what I'm saying? Get the likes up for a nigga. How long I been on here, man? Damn, almost 3 hours. Shit. Yeah, I need 90 more likes, man. Yeah, I need 90 more likes, man. I need 90 more likes. Let me see right quick. I got through this shit. Shawty wanna leave, panties. Yeah, bro. Buy my mixtape. That's a good problem, though, man. That mean, she on the team for sure. You know what I'm saying? Bitches motivated to leave evidence is beautiful, man. It's a beautiful thing. I just wanted to come in and bless niggas with some game. Go through some game. Discuss some game. Y'all be sure to shop Bossmack Street where we got like a lot. Like I said, man, putting up some new shit tonight. You know what I'm saying? About to go get some strawberries and some whipped cream. I feel like I earned my meal coming in doing 3 hours with y'all niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? I earned my meal so a nigga can eat now. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't like to eat until we get that food, get that good work in. You know what I'm saying? Until we feel like we did a good job. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the real bitches tapped in. Real bitches are a gift from God. Real bitches are a gift from God. Real bitches point out your enemies for you, man. Them ones that you can't see. You know what I'm saying? You done overlooked that nigga, and that bitch see that, and she be like, That nigga right there, I don't know. And be like, thank you, bitch. I appreciate you. Real bitches are a blessing from God, bro. Yes, indeed.